Hi everyone, I'm Paul Teske, a teacher in residence at Prezi, and welcome to Flip Your Classroom 101. In this first segment, I'm going to be talking about what is the flipped classroom. So let's take a look. Basically, it's a type of blended learning, and that means that students will have a face-to-face component to the work as well as an online component to their work, and they might volley back and forth between these two spaces. Now, there's many different ways that this can be realized inside of a classroom. And in her book, Balanced with Blended Learning, Caitlin Tucker identifies different models that are often used by teachers. So I'm going to go through just three so you can see the contrast between those things, and then I'm going to end on the flipped model so you can better understand how that operates. So let's get started. The whole group model is when you have students all at the same time going through instruction, and then they might do some computer lab work, or the teacher might break out the cow, the computer on wheels. Everyone is doing their work together at the same time, whether it be the instructional part or the computer part and the technology part. And the teacher will often rotate through working with individual students as well as doing some conferences with groups of students. So notice though, everybody's working at the same time. It's all synchronous and they're all doing the same thing at the same time. Video is often used in this model as well. So teachers might make a playlist or they make videos of their own as part of this work that they're doing with students. The next is the station rotation model. Again, they're using video here. Teachers might make instructional videos, but students are working their way through different stations. This can be together or individually based, where students, after they finish one station, will hop to the next. It can have an instructional component that's online, hence the video, but there also then might go into small group work and peer work during this time as well. So there might be one group that's working online, another group working with their peers, another one maybe getting instructional videos or some sort of instruction from the teacher, as well as the teacher doing individual conferences with students of some sort. So that's the station rotation model. In contrast, we have the flipped classroom model. This includes the introduction of asynchronous time, meaning that students are getting the instruction instead of in the classroom with everybody else. What they're doing is they're getting the instruction at home through videos that the teacher constructs and develops, as well as the playlists that they curate. And in this model, of course, you have the asynchronous time is done on the student's own time. There might be some minor activities that they're doing just to digest the materials that they learned about. But then when they're finished with that, they then go into the synchronous space. And this is where which either can be remote or face-to-face, depending on what's going on in the world. And the teachers will put kids in small groups, and they'll work through the materials that they were instructed on when they were at home. And during this time, the teacher will often do small conferences as well as coaching with their students. So that's basically the flipped model in contrast to other blended learning models. And hope you learned something through all this. Anyway, I'm Paul Teske, and it was nice for you to join me. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.